In a quiet corner of the world, a discovery is shaking the global economy. Deep beneath the Philippine archipelago, a massive deposit of rare earth elements has been found. This isn't just a mining story, it's a game changer for technology, trade, and power. For years, only a handful of countries controlled these critical materials. Now, the Philippines is suddenly at the center of the world's attention. The nation, long known for its natural beauty and economic struggles, is filled with hope and pride. The government calls it a historic blessing, but the world is watching closely. Rare earth elements are the backbone of modern tech: smartphones, electric cars, even defense systems. Until now, a single country dominated the supply, creating global vulnerabilities. The Philippine find could diversify supply chains and ease international tensions. CEOs and world leaders are already talking about what this means for the future. But this is also a human story, about miners, communities, and leaders who must ensure the wealth benefits all Filipinos. The path ahead is full of challenges: environmental risks, social disruption, and the threat of the resource curse. The decisions made now will echo for generations. The world is watching to see if the Philippines can turn this discovery into lasting prosperity. As we explore this breaking story, we'll examine the promise, the perils, and the questions facing the nation. The stakes are high, and the outcome is far from certain. This is the Philippines' unexpected jackpot, and the world is paying attention. Names like neodymium and dysprosium may sound unfamiliar, but they're essential to our modern lives. Rare earth elements, or REEs, are a group of 17 metals crucial for high-tech and green energy. They're not truly rare, but finding them in miniable concentrations is. These elements power electric vehicles, wind turbines, smartphones, and advanced military tech. The country that controls rare earths holds a powerful lever over global technology and defense. For decades, China has dominated both mining and processing, giving it immense strategic leverage. This has caused global anxiety and a scramble for alternative sources. The Philippine discovery is a potential game changer, offering a new supply outside China's control. Demand for REEs is set to skyrocket as the world shifts to cleaner energy and digital tech. The Philippines now sits atop one of the most strategically important resources of our age. This isn't just another mineral find, it's the building blocks of the future. The world's eyes are on the Philippines, and its global standing has changed overnight. The stakes are enormous, and the opportunity is historic. The question now: can the Philippines seize it? Mining runs deep in the Philippines' history. Long before colonization, indigenous communities mined gold and traded across Asia. Spanish and later American rule intensified extraction, often leaving environmental scars and exporting wealth. The 20th century saw the rise of industrial mining: copper, gold, chromite, fueling the economy, but also disasters. The 1996 Marcopper disaster poisoned rivers and livelihoods, sparking a powerful anti-mining movement. Activists, indigenous groups, and the church demanded stricter regulations, leading to policy swings and uncertainty. Many Filipinos remain skeptical of large-scale mining, wary of broken promises and environmental harm. The new rare earth discovery arrives with this complex legacy. Officials promise responsible, sustainable mining and equitable benefits. But the ghosts of past disasters linger. The challenge: break from destructive patterns and prove this wealth can be managed for all. The world is watching to see if the Philippines can finally get it right. The discovery began quietly, with geologists mapping the land and spotting unusual signatures in a remote region. Initial samples, collected in late 2025, revealed astonishing concentrations of heavy rare earths, elements even more valuable than their lighter counterparts. The government moved quickly, confirming the find under strict secrecy. Today, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources announced a world-class, high-grade deposit. Early estimates suggest it's one of the largest finds in half a century, rich in the elements most coveted by tech industries. The reaction was immediate. Embassies scrambled, markets shifted, and global interest surged. The US, Japan, and South Korea have all expressed interest in partnerships and investments. The Philippines is now in the global spotlight, with the world eager to see how it will handle this windfall. The government calls it a game changer, but the real work is just beginning. The challenge: turn this discovery into lasting national benefit. The opportunity: reshape the country's future. The risk: repeating the mistakes of the past. The world is watching every move. The numbers are staggering, up to 2 million metric tons of rare earth oxides, dwarfing last year's global production. The deposit's value could reach over $1 trillion, more than double the country's GDP. If managed wisely, this could transform the Philippine economy for generations. The government plans a sovereign wealth fund to invest mining proceeds in infrastructure, education, and healthcare. A multi-phase approach is set: exploration, then building a mine and domestic processing facility. Processing onshore means more jobs and a bigger share of the value chain. Over 50,000 jobs could be created at peak. But the initial investment is steep, up to $7 billion, likely requiring international partners. Talks are underway with Australia, Canada, and the US, with the government aiming to keep a majority stake. The key structure deals that bring expertise and capital, but keep profits in the Philippines. The stakes are high, and the world is watching how the country navigates this opportunity. The right choices could secure prosperity for decades. The wrong ones could squander it all. The rare earth discovery is set to ripple through every sector of the Philippine economy. Infrastructure investment will surge: new roads, ports, and power plants to support mining. This boom will create jobs and stimulate local economies, especially in underdeveloped regions. The peso has already strengthened, signaling investor confidence. Politically, the Philippines now holds new leverage in global diplomacy, especially with the US and China. Navigating these interests will require careful, skillful diplomacy. Domestically, the windfall could fight poverty and inequality, or fuel corruption and instability. The government is rushing to create an independent, transparent body to manage the resource and sovereign wealth fund. Success depends on strict oversight and public trust. Local communities near the mine worry about displacement and environmental impact. The government promises consultation and revenue sharing, but must deliver to earn trust. The social fabric will be tested as the nation balances opportunity and risk. The world is watching to see if the Philippines can turn resource wealth into real progress. For local communities, the discovery brings hope and fear. Indigenous peoples see the land as sacred, not just a resource. They demand direct dialogue and respect for their rights. Environmental groups warn of toxic waste and past mining disasters. Rare earth processing can be hazardous, threatening rivers and farmland. Activists insist on independent environmental assessments before any mining begins. The government promises world-class, green technology and a multi-billion-dollar remediation fund. They aim to set a global standard for responsible mining. But skepticism runs deep. Trust must be earned, not assumed. Transparency is key. Communities want public contracts and a real seat at the table. The social license to operate is as vital as any legal permit. Only genuine partnership can ensure this project benefits all, not just a few. The challenge: prove that resource extraction and environmental protection can go hand in hand. To understand the stakes, we spoke with Dr. Elena Reyes, a leading resource economist. She calls the discovery a double-edged sword: immense potential, but immense risk. The real challenge, she says, is building strong, transparent institutions before the money starts flowing. Without this, the resource curse, corruption, inequality, instability, could take hold. Dr. Reyes supports a sovereign wealth fund, but insists it must be insulated from politics and overseen by both experts and civil society. She warns against over-reliance on mining, which could hurt other sectors like agriculture and manufacturing. Revenues must be invested to diversify the economy, not create dependency. The goal: build new industries, not just dig a hole. Dr. Reyes is cautiously optimistic. Success will require national consensus and good governance. This is a test of national character and a chance to build a just, sustainable future. Everyone, communities, experts, private sector, and government, must be involved. If the Philippines walks this path together, eyes open to risks and rewards, this could be the blessing the nation has waited for. The choice is in the country's hands. The Philippines stands at a historic crossroads. The rare earth discovery offers a once-in-a-generation chance to leap forward. It could fund new infrastructure, education, and a brighter future. But the risks: resource curse, environmental harm, social division, are real. The true test is not extraction, but building justice, sustainability, and prosperity. Wise leadership, vigilant citizens, and national commitment are essential. The world is watching, hoping the Philippines can set a new model for resource wealth. The story is just beginning, and the responsibility now lies with the Filipino people. The decisions made today will shape the nation for generations. This jackpot can be a foundation for strength or a source of regret. The world hopes the Philippines will choose wisely.